next up we've got Nikki Mackie, who is from the BBSRC and talking to us about some upcoming funding opportunities.
Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Nikki Mackie, so I work at the BBSRC. For you who don't know, the BBSRC is the Biotechnology and Biological Sciences Research Council in the UK, and we're the lead funder of bioscience research. So my portfolios are animal health and One Health, so the UK-ICN network falls under my portfolio. And I just wanted to take you through a few slides. So the first few slides are a bit of a background about BBSRC's refreshed forward look, and then there's some slides at the end about funding opportunities. But just to add before I talk about the forward look, so BBSRC's remit is quite broad. So it covers research on microbes, human health, agriculture, animal health and welfare. So the forward look is really the overall ambition of BBSRC, but might not cover all the points that we fund. So the refreshed forward look was published earlier this month, and it was developed through broad consultation, so with different stakeholders across the landscape. And it sets out, like I said, the long-term but high-level ambitions and commitments. And then we'll use this forward look as the basis for strategic delivery plans and the foundation for the spend and review allocations. And yeah, I've put the QR code there, so if you want to have a look at the forward look, you can. And then, so the overall vision is to harness the power of bioscience to deliver a healthy, sustainable and resilient future. So the parts that are quite relevant to this conference would be the ambition. So the three level ambitions are really interconnected. So it's healthy people, animals and planet. So really that One Health perspective, but also sustainable agriculture and food systems for a resilient bioeconomy. And also highlighted in the document is how BBSRC will invest in things like infrastructure to really meet these ambitions. And I wanted to highlight one part that's in the ambition, because it really does resonate with this conference and it's really relevant to the work that a lot of you do. So it's about this One Health approach and integrating human, animal and plant health to support early detection and prevention and control strategies for infectious diseases. So really about the host pathogen interactions, the immune responses, microbial evolution and any environmental drivers of disease. And yes, I'll talk a bit about our funding opportunities. So these two funding opportunities I'm going to talk about are alongside DEFRA. Ella and Tom are just over there. The first funding opportunity, so some of you might have heard me talk about it at the last coronavirus meeting, but it's a programme to engineer the next generation veterinary vaccine technology platforms. So the main aim of this funding opportunity is to design a plug-and-play vet vaccine platform. So the platform, we really want you to work together with different disciplines, so to have that broad understanding of immune responses and the host pathogen interactions. And the whole programme is disease agnostic, so we aren't looking for a vaccine on a particular disease. We're really interested in that technology platform that could be applicable to multiple diseases and multiple species. And each project could be up to 5 years, and we're funding, the maximum funding is 3.2 million per project. So if you do have any questions, it's going to be the break and networking session. So if we don't have time now, then just come and get me. And then the next opportunity, so this is, a lot of this is being done at the minute by DEFRA, so if you do have questions, you can go to Tom and Ella. But it's about the European Partnership for Animal Health and Welfare. So some of you in the room will know quite a bit about it because you'll be involved in it, but other people might not know so much. So this is a large partnership that's funded by the European Commission. So it brings together 30 partners from across Europe. And the main aim of this partnership is for that sustainable livestock system and improved animal health and welfare. So they're really interested in the one health, one welfare perspective. And they have already ran a funding call, so that funding call is closed. But there's going to be another funding call that's opening at the start of next year. And then there'll be a follow-on funding call in 2027 and then again in 2028. And the funding from this programme, so each individual funder from across Europe will put in their money. So when you apply to this funding opportunity, it will be either DEFRA that will fund it or BBSRC if we do join the partnership. And yeah, I've also added the QR code, but you can just Google European Partnership and you'll be able to find the web page. But yeah, the remit is quite broad of the partnerships, but then the calls, obviously it will depend on the consultations with funders, what the focus of those funding calls will be. But in reality, it could be anything to do with animal health and animal welfare. And that's everything from me.
So we do have some time for some questions, if there's any.
Nikki, can I ask for that second one? Is it that you find a European partner and the European partner pays for their work and you guys pay for our work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So it's similar to other ERANETs. If you've ever applied for an ERANET.
No, I haven't. But,
yeah. So yeah, all the partners come together and put money in for each project.
Great, thank you. Fair, do you look like, were you spying people in? Okay, you may.
Yeah, you have permission.
Nikki, what I asked you the other month, is there anything more to say about the evolution and ecology of infectious disease calls?
We've still not had an update. So we're still carrying on as usual from our side until we hear more.
I think evolution will be banned over there, Paul. So I think. So Nikki, thank you very much for coming along and your colleagues today and telling us about those, I think, really exciting opportunities. It's nice to see the refresh, and it's nice to still see the focus on one health area, and particularly viruses, because that's what we all are in the room. So thank you. Bobby, do you want to end this?
Break time. Oh yeah, okay. 11 o'clock. So posters, networking, refreshments, and then we are ready to start again at 11. Thanks, guys.